And I think when we sing together, we acknowledge, first of all, that we are humans in need of grace, but we also acknowledge that when we sing together, we can do more together than we can do separated. So what singing can teach people about community and belonging is, I believe singing is one of the best ways, and even God's gift, to unify people. You see this in the Bible, where even during persecution, I'm thinking of Paul and Silas in jail. They were in the darkest and the most depressing of situations, worse than most of us have experienced. They chose to sing a hymn, and I don't know anything more united than singing during opposition. All the way through Revelation, and we see in eternity, where of all the activities we could be doing in the new heaven and new earth, we already know through Scripture that we'll be singing things like "Worthy is the Lamb" and "Holy, holy, holy." But even in our current culture, some of the most united things you can witness in person or online is when people are singing together. When you sing Amazing Grace, it's hard to be mad at the person sitting next to you, because you're just talking about how the grace that saved you can now be applied to the person sitting next to you. And I think when we sing together, we acknowledge, first of all, that we are humans in need of grace, but we also acknowledge that when we sing together, we can do more together than we could do separated. It doesn't mean we have to agree on everything, which in our culture today is an obvious fact that we won't agree on everything. But I think Scripture about the Spirit teaches us that agreement is not the requirement for unity. Love is. And I can love you despite the things I disagree with. And in fact, Jesus said, people will know you by the love you have for one another. And so I think when people see believers singing together, I think it gives a beautiful picture of what is to come, but also gives them potential of what could be today. A unified church, a unified people. And not because we sing perfectly or because we're perfect people, but because by the grace of God, we all are dependent on the same grace to be like Him. And I think singing together is one of the ways we can do that.